Hello everyone. Today we present to you the top 10 science fiction games released on mobile. Before watching the video, put a like and subscribe to the channel. Enjoy the video.
I have witnessed meteors.
Eve Echoes, an online game with a size of 2 GB, available on Android and iPhone. Eve Echoes is an MMO set in space that allows you to live real adventures where you are the one in control of your destiny all the time. Here we are talking about a sandbox game that takes place in a different world than the world of EVE Online, which is considered one of the best online games. There is no set goal in Eve Echoes, as this mobile game stays true to the experience of the original game. This will push you to explore the vastness of outer space as you wish you can roam this space in order to explore uncharted territories, focus on business and spread terror among other spaceships by attacking them. All in all, your goals in this game are unlimited. The mobility in Eve Echoes allows you to visit more than 8,000 solar systems. And you can pilot more than 100 different spaceships. This NetEase game offers you huge possibilities, especially considering that it is a mobile game. It's a game that keeps evolving more and more, as long as its features are constantly evolving. Eve Echoes is an excellent MMO that raises the bar for mobile gaming. It is an amazing video game that takes place in the outer space. Here you can interact with players from all over the world in different ways. You can play cooperatively, create alliances, or even fight against them. Contra Returns, an online game with a size of 2 GB, available on Android and iPhone. A distinguished sci-fi adventure and shooter game, it is a very old popular game, and its story is about the future and the invasion of Earth by robots. In Contra Returns, players can enjoy the classic side-scrolling gameplay, two-person teams, alien bosses, and signature settings and soundtrack from the original series. All with updated HD resolution, 3D character models, and vivid acoustic and visual effects to deliver a sensory experience like no other. You will start to fight battles in many modes of fighting. There are many modes of play, such as play with friends mode. The game is very interesting. I recommend you to download it.
Create a fluid and arc. Doing the automatic animation reload. Tap the down button.
Avatar Reckoning, an online game with a size of 1 GB, available on Android and iPhone. Avatar Reckoning is an MMORPG where you embark on a trip across space to Pandora, ready to dive into a game based on this saga by James Cameron. On this fictional planet, you'll meet the Na'vi, an alien species facing multiple threats. As you play, you'll get to experience iconic scenes from one of the highest-grossing franchises in film history. Avatar Reckoning offers spectacular animation and 3D graphics developed with Unreal Engine 4 technology. Bear in mind that the demands of this engine require a powerful smartphone for the game to run smoothly. That said, this realism makes the game so incredibly immersive. Before you begin, you can customize your Na'vi character. Once you've completed this step, you can start exploring Pandora and go on adventures. But be careful, because as you discover new areas of the map, you'll also encounter enemies and enter into intense fights. Avatar Reckoning immerses you in the Avatar universe, where you can go on new adventures in which the Na'vi, humans, and monsters face each other in ruthless battles. Use your weapons to your advantage as you complete missions and make your way through each area of Pandora. When all is said and done, the survival of this alien species is in your hands.
X Survive, An offline game with a size of 160 megabytes, available on Android and iPhone. An open-world, survival and sci-fi game. The story of the game talks about the crash of your spaceship on a mysterious island. You must collect resources, build a house, more than 500 bricks help you build the house, and face enemies in order to survive. The game contains different vehicles, imaginary monsters, and a large world. The design and graphics are good. I highly recommend you to download it.
Odin Valhalla Rising, an online game with a size of 164 megabytes, available on Android and iPhone. Odin Valhalla Rising is an MMORPG where you go back in time to travel to worlds representing Norse mythology. Here, surrounded by a whole host of beings, your job is to upgrade your fighter's abilities to reach the god's kingdom before your opponents. The peace of the universe is in danger, so you have to pay attention if you want to protect your clan's interests. Thanks to the numerous attacks that your heroes can carry out, you can wage exciting battles with rival armies. Bravery is essential if you want to impose your authority on every corner of the map. In Odin Valhalla Rising, there are spectacular 3D graphics that have been designed with Unreal Engine 4. Has spectacular graphics and a wide range of attacks that you can combine to attack your enemies. Improving the power of your fighters is really important if you aspire to conquer this magic universe.
Cyber Soul, an offline game with a size of 430 megabytes, available on Android and iPhone. Cyber Soul is a third-person science fiction shooter and horror game, where you have to survive and face zombies and strange creatures. Realistic-looking 3D survival action third-person shooter made with Unreal Engine. There are many mods like Arena Mode. Fight endless waves of science fiction zombie. The beauty of the game is that you can play with friends offline through the local Wi-Fi network. High graphics and excellent design. I advise you to download it. Hyperfront Lite is a multiplayer game, with a size of approximately 1 GB. Available on Android and iPhone, 5 vs 5 in 6 rounds. Produced by NetEase Games and works on most phones. Many players with different skills and many weapons. The game graphics and good design.
Round start.
3 kills remaining. Start deployed. Triple kill!
Hands in the sky!
Shadowgun Legends, an online game with a size of 1.2 GB, available on Android and iPhone. Shadowgun Legends is a popular shooter and science fiction FPS game, which has a similar gaming experience to PC and console games. Your role is one of the legends and you must travel to different planets, and take on more than 100 fighting missions against the enemies. You have a lot of resources and weapons that you can customize, and you can play multiple modes such as deathmatch mode against real players in team mode. The game is designed in an excellent way and has high graphics, and I highly recommend you to download and try it.
Good to go, sir.
Details on your E-tags. 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's it, run! Move! Go, go, go!
Chimera Land, an online game with a size of 6.6 GB, is available on Android and iPhone. Chimera Land is an open-world survival game with strong RPG elements in a prehistoric, mythical world. You need to gather resources, craft items, grow crops, and research technologies. Start from building a survival shelter, to making a megabase in the outer space. You will find hundreds of bizarre mythical beasts while exploring this seamless world. The story of the game is excellent and it has multiplayer battles. In the end you will see Chimera Land, a great science fiction and action game with high graphics and worth downloading.
Devil War, an offline game with a size of 300 MB, is currently available on Android only. Shooter game and science fiction from the perspective of the first person, and its story about the year 2033, in which monsters spread in the earth. Your role in the game is a combat soldier, and you have to fight with your team in order to restore peace to the land. There are many missions on 7 different places, there are many different monsters and 7 bosses that you must defeat. The game in terms of design and graphics is excellent for its small size. You will definitely like it and I advise you to download it.